You are a sensitive, intuitive sign, Scorpio, but you also headstrong. This month will be easier for you if you lean into your more sensitive side. That's because the universe will be opening up new possibilities for you in some areas and slowing you down in others. And it is something that requires flexibility and not stubbornness. I am Nadia, the astrologer for people who do not believe in astrology but who love hearing their horoscopes every month. And this is the August forecast for Scorpios. We will start with following Venus into the sign of Cancer. This transit started on the 31st of July but will last until the 25th of August, and so will have a significant influence on the astrological landscape of the whole month. Wherever Venus is, she's making things more pleasant if we allow them to be, and in your case, this will mostly be about things and activities that expand your horizons. So things like travel, culture, higher learning, publishing, philosophy, science, such things. Try engaging in some such activities that please you or seem glamorous or are connected with women and or beauty. The really cool thing is that Venus will not be acting alone here. Jupiter, the planet of luck and abundance and optimism, is spending a year in this area of your horoscope from this summer until the next. So you are kind of required, more like encouraged, to invest into it, because whatever you invest, hopefully, optimistically, and generously, Jupiter will return tenfold. And Venus will only make this prospect more attractive, especially on the days surrounding the 11th, when the two benefics are closest to one another. In practical terms, it's best if you find an idea or a project or a hobby or a dream that is both expensive and glamorous. Not necessarily red lipstick type of glamorous, more like in a way that it's pleasant to think about it and it intensifies the longing. Could be getting a fancy degree or traveling during a sabbatical or writing a book or getting a high cultured hobby that will require some learning. Now, Mars, your own ruling planet, will enter the sign of Libra on the 7th of August. I love giving people good news, but this one is only good if you are thinking of taking it slow in the next couple of months. So if you're suspecting that you're probably moving towards burnout, engage in active problem solving before the 7th and then give yourself a break. If you want to take a holiday and can do that, great, but you don't have to. Just doing the required minimum or optimum, not taking on new tasks. Not trying to push things through forcibly may already be enough. Live on standby. Do not be decisive. Evade additional responsibility. Give yourself time to think about things and feel into them before jumping into action. If someone tries to provoke you, try to delay your response. You can even say something like, "It feels like it requires a reaction on my part, but I don't want to spend energy on it right now. So I will return to it in 2 months," which sounds pretty ominous. And who knows, maybe in 2 months it will stop being relevant. A pretty important sign this month is Aquarius, which rules your area of home, family, and roots. The full moon here on the 9th will illuminate the state of affairs in this area of your life, will give you the information to work with. How your home life has changed, what works, what doesn't. Is there any shift in the balance of power that needs to be taken into account? Reflect on that and move on. Or maybe dedicate an evening to hanging out with your family. Make sure you know how they're doing. Check in with your own feelings and intuitions. After that, on the 11th of August, Mercury Retrograde will end with Mercury being in Leo. This sign rules your area of career, social status, and all things official. So whatever your questions are about readjusting your official role and function, it looks like you would be able to give at least some temporary, provisionally answers to them in the second half of August. And move on, which seems to be a thing for you this month. It's also possible that your home situation is somehow relevant in this matter, or like in which answers you will find satisfactory. Don't try to grab too much right now. The time for you to grow exponentially or just, more than usually will come with Jupiter in Leo, which is summer 2026 to summer 2027. So for now, do what you got to do and make it suitable to your current situation. The coolest feature of August astrology, and to be fair, of the astrology of 2025, 2026 in general, is the combination of supportive aspects that the 4 slow-moving planets will be forming with each other all throughout August, but also in 2026. There will be 2 instances of that in 2026. This, however, here will be the first instance of it, and it is a big deal. All of these 4 planets, which are Saturn, Neptune, Uranus, and Pluto, are relatively fresh in their respective signs, so they bring in the new energy anyway. But once the aspects activate, it will also make possible the level of synergy that is, well, not entirely unprecedented, but super rare. In your life, you may feel this synergy in the following areas of life. Labor, professional skills, yours or of people who work for you. Then it's some change concerning the outside funding or very intense feelings that need to be worked through unconventionally. And it's your home and family situation, which includes both where you live and where you came from. I know it sounds super vague, but there are many Scorpios in the world, and the ways in which this synergy may play out in their lives may differ drastically. Some may suddenly get the funding needed to move countries to do something serious job-wise. Some may be pushed towards learning some new professional skills because of failed funding or maybe some unviable situation at home. Options are endless and eventually it is for the best, but you need to use these opportunities, or maybe you can learn about the opportunities now and start using them next year when Mars will be supporting you more actively. There will also be a new moon in Virgo on the 23rd, and this one is great to turn a new page on your social life and decide to meet new people. Not romantically, more like new communities, new professional groups, people who share ideals and aspirations that you find interesting. It's best to just dive in and actually socialize on the 22nd or 23rd and 24th or 25th while the energy is still fresh. But the least you can do is to think about it. Building connections with which groups of people can make you look at your own future differently. Who do you want to be inspired by? Such things. Well, then, on the 25th, Venus, the planet of beauty, love, and pleasure, will enter the sign of Leo. Leo, remember, rules whatever it is you are doing in your most official role. And Venus will just beautify it, make it more attractive. So it's great for marketing and for updating your LinkedIn profile and for giving presentations in your official role. It's also maybe pointing to some high-ranking woman, some powerful queen, playing an important role in your professional future.